Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a cooking challenge that is just massive.
Okay, so making one packet of instant noodles, it's super simple. But what about 1,000?
Yeah, it's that classic 2-minute process, but what happens when you try to scale that way up?
Well, the YouTube channel Crazy XYZ decided to find out by cooking 1,000 packets at once.
First things first, they had to gather a ton of supplies for their huge vegetarian Maggi.
I mean, just prepping the veggies was a monumental task. It took an entire team just to chop.
And of course, they needed a whole lot of spices to flavor that massive quantity of noodles. But you know what the most tedious part was? Opening 1,000 of those little seasoning packets?
All right, with all the prep done, the chaotic cooking process began in a truly gigantic pot.
It all started with 5 full liters of mustard oil sizzling away over an open fire. And the first mistake happened fast. Someone added way too many bay leaves, like it was a curry. This led to some friendly arguments as the team just started improvising with no real recipe. As more veggies went in, the whole dish started looking totally different and people got worried. Then, a huge question came up. Was the pot actually big enough for all 1,000 noodle cakes? So, after bringing all that water to a boil, it was finally time to add the noodles. They worked fast, just pouring in that mountain of dry noodles they had so carefully unwrapped. And to everyone's relief, it all fit. The incredible gamble had actually paid off. And what's funny is, after hours of prep, this last part was the fastest, taking just a few minutes. After a huge effort to move that massive pot, it was finally time to taste it. They figured the final dish weighed around 200 kilograms. That's absolutely staggering. And the verdict? A totally unique flavor, completely different from a normal packet. It was a success. But this project was never just about the big spectacle. They had a much bigger goal in mind. See, the plan wasn't just to cook it. The real plan was to share this massive meal. It just shows how sometimes the biggest, wildest stunts can be driven by a simple act of generosity.